Naomi was always there when someone needed shelter, but when her own heart started falling apart, no one noticed. She was standing in the rain. Naomi had an old black umbrella. She carried almost everywhere. People laughed softly at it. They called it unnecessary, too careful, too prepared. But Naomi never minded, because that umbrella felt like a small piece of who she was. She was the woman who protected people quietly, the one who noticed when someone looked tired, the one who stayed beside others when the world felt heavy. People saw her beauty first, her soft face, her warm eyes, her gentle fullness that made her presence feel comforting. But Naomi's real beauty was not only in the way she looked, it was in the way she made people feel safe. She gave her time, her patience, her softness, and sometimes even the parts of herself she should have kept. Naomi believed kindness was something you offered freely, but she had not yet learned that kindness without boundaries can slowly become pain. Naomi was always the shelter, until one day the rain came for her. It was not a storm anyone could see, no broken windows, no loud goodbye, no dramatic ending, just a quiet sadness that settled into her chest after too many people took her warmth and gave nothing back. She answered messages when she was exhausted. She comforted hearts while her own heart was asking for rest. She smiled at people who never asked if her smile was real. And slowly, Naomi began to feel invisible, not because no one saw her, but because no one saw what she was giving up to be there for them. One evening, she stood outside holding that old umbrella while rain touched the pavement around her, and for the first time, she realized she was tired of being everyone's safe place while having nowhere gentle to fall apart. After that night, Naomi changed softly. She did not stop being kind. She did not become cold, but she began to understand that her heart needed protection too. She stopped running toward every person who only came close when they needed comfort. She stopped calling exhaustion love. She stopped giving shelter to people who left her uncovered in return. Her beauty changed after that. It became quieter, stronger, more peaceful, because Naomi was no longer waiting for someone else to notice she was tired. She noticed herself. She began choosing rest without guilt. She began choosing distance without hatred. And she began choosing peace without explaining it to anyone. That was why Naomi became unforgettable. Not because she saved everyone, but because she finally understood she was allowed to save herself too. In the end, the umbrella was not about the rain. It was about the woman who had spent her whole life protecting others until she finally learned to become shelter for her own soul.